You know what's wild? Society acts like there's something fundamentally broken about introverts. Like we need to be fixed. Why are you so quiet? You should talk more. Don't you want to be around people? Here's the thing. Introverts don't have a people problem. We have a certain kinds of people doing certain kinds of things problem. And after years of being told we're the weird ones, it is time we break down exactly why social situations can feel like navigating a minefield designed by extroverts for extroverts. I'm going to give you 10 brutally honest reasons why introverts struggle with people, and spoiler alert, most of them have nothing to do with us being antisocial, anxious, or broken. Let's get into it. Let's start with the obvious one. Small talk is the bane of an introvert's existence. How's the weather? Busy week. Did you see the game? For introverts, small talk isn't just boring, it's draining. Our brains are wired to crave depth. We want to know what keeps you up at night, what you're passionate about, what shaped who you are today. We want substance. But instead, we're stuck in this social purgatory where we have to pretend to care about surface-level nonsense because that would S polite. Meanwhile, our social battery is draining at 10% per minute, and we haven't even gotten past discussing traffic patterns. Extroverts use small talk to warm up. Introverts see it as the conversational equivalent of being forced to eat unseasoned chicken breast before you can have dessert. Except there's usually no dessert. Here's what people don't understand. Introverts aren't less energetic or less enthusiastic. We're just not performatively energetic. Society expects you to broadcast your emotions. You're supposed to laugh loudly, react visibly, show excitement with your whole body. If you're not doing this, people assume you're bored, upset, or judging them. But introverts experience things internally. We can be absolutely captivated by a conversation and still look calm on the outside. We can be thrilled about something without jumping up and down. The problem is, people read our calm demeanor as disinterest. Then we have to explain that no, we are having fun, this is our excited face. And then we're exhausted from having to perform enthusiasm on top of actually experiencing it. It's like being asked to prove you're enjoying your food by moaning after every bite. Just let us eat in peace. Group conversations are where introverts go to disappear. In a one-on-one conversation, there's space, there's rhythm, you can think before you speak. But in groups, it's chaos. Everyone's talking over each other, topics shift every 30 seconds. And by the time you've formulated a thoughtful response to something, the conversation has moved through 5 other subjects. You either interrupt people, which feels rude, or you say nothing and get labeled as the quiet one. And here's the kicker, when you do finally speak up, there's a 50% chance someone will talk over you, and a 75% chance nobody heard you because you have that booming extroverted voice that cuts through noise. So you just ... stop trying. And then people wonder why you're so quiet at parties. Group dynamics favor the loudest, fastest talkers. Introverts aren't slow, we're thoughtful. But thoughtful doesn't win in a verbal cage match. Introverts need preparation time. We need to mentally gear up for social situations. So when someone springs a "Hey, we're all hanging out right now, come join us," on us, it's not that we don't like you, it's that our brain wasn't ready. We had plans. Those plans may have been sitting alone recharging our social battery, but they were plans. Now we have to make a split-second decision. Do we say yes and feel drained and unprepared? Or do we say no and deal with everyone thinking we're flaky or antisocial? Either way we lose. And don't even get me started on surprise visitors. You show up at an introvert's house unannounced. That's not friendly, that's a home invasion. We weren't mentally prepared to put on our people face. You're seeing the raw, unfiltered version, and we hate it. Not all people drain introverts equally. Some people are energy vampires and they're everywhere. These are the people who talk at you, not with you. They monopolize conversations. They don't pick up on social cues. And they mistake your silence for an invitation to keep talking. For introverts, these people are kryptonite. We're already conserving our social energy. And here comes someone who wants to tell us their entire life story in a Costco checkout line. The worst part. Introverts are often too polite to shut it down. We nod, we wait for a natural exit point that never comes. Meanwhile, we're dying inside, and our social battery just hit critical levels when we finally extract ourselves. We need 3 hours of silence to recover from a 15-minute conversation we never wanted in the first place. You have to come to the party. Don't be such a hermit. You'll regret not being there. Society treats socializing like it's a moral obligation. If you don't want to go out, there's something wrong with you. You're missing out. You're wasting your life. But here's the truth. Introverts genuinely enjoy being alone. It's not sad. It's not lonely. It's restorative. When we skip the party to read a book or watch a documentary or work on a project, we're not missing out. We're doing exactly what makes us happy. But people refuse to accept this. They take our preference for solitude personally. They think we're judging them or that we're depressed. No, Karen, I just do want to spend my Friday night in a loud bar making small talk with people I barely know. The problem isn't that introverts don't like fun. The problem is that extroverts think their version of fun is the only valid version. Introverts get overstimulated and people don't see it until it's too late. Loud environments, constant conversation, music, lights, movement, it all piles up. Our nervous systems are more sensitive to stimulation. What feels energizing to an extrovert feels like sensory overload to us. But because we don't externalize it, nobody realizes what's happening until we either shut down completely or have to suddenly leave. Then people think we're being dramatic or rude. We are having such a good time.
Yeah, you were.
I've been in fight or flight mode for the last hour trying to process 17 simultaneous conversations in a room that's too hot and too loud. Overstimulation isn't something we can just push through, it's neurological. Our brains literally process stimuli differently. But good luck explaining that when someone's offended you left their party early. After social situations, introverts need recovery time. This isn't optional, it's essential, but people don't respect it. What do you mean you need to be alone? We just saw each other, right? Extroverts recharge by being around people. They don't understand that for introverts, even positive social interactions drain our battery. Even hanging out with people we love costs energy. So when we say we need a few days of solitude after a busy weekend, we're not being distant or unfriendly, we're recovering. But people take it personally. They think we didn't enjoy their company. They think we're avoiding them. The reality, we're really just trying to get our energy back so we can show up as our best selves next time. But that nuance is lost on people who can't fathom needing alone time to function. Networking events are an introvert's personal hell. You're expected to walk up to strangers, sell yourself, make small talk, exchange business cards, and pretend like this transactional social interaction is meaningful or enjoyable. For introverts, it feels fake. It feels shallow. It feels like you're reducing yourself to a walking resume and hoping someone finds you useful enough to remember. We build relationships slowly, through genuine connection and shared interests. We don't thrive in speed dating formats for professional advancement. But in the modern world, networking is treated as essential for success. If you're not working the room, collecting contacts, and putting yourself out there, you're falling behind. So introverts force themselves into these situations, perform this extroverted version of success, and then go home feeling gross and exhausted. It's not that we can't do it, it's that it goes against our natural wiring. Here's the big one. Our entire society is built for extroverts. Open office plans, brainstorming sessions, team building exercises. Culture fit that really means, are you outgoing enough? Introverts are failing to adapt to the world. The world is failing to accommodate different types of people. We're told to speak up more, be more assertive, be more social. We're pathologized for being quiet. We're overlooked for promotions because we don't command the room. But when we suggest maybe we could have quiet spaces to work, or written brainstorming instead of verbal, or a time to think before responding in meetings, we're told we're being difficult. The problem isn't that introverts have issues with people. The problem is that society expects everyone to operate like extroverts. And when we don't, we're treated like something's wrong with us. So there you have it, 10 reasons why introverts struggle with people. And why most of those struggles are actually about a society that doesn't make space for different ways of being human. If you're an introvert, you're not broken. You're just living in a world that wasn't designed with you in mind. Drop a comment if you're related to any of these and let me know which one hit hardest. I'll catch you in the next one.